Hello, Poke people. This is Moonless here. So I went to a tournament of Monotype battles by the Getty, and well, this is my team. I was running a Dark type Monotype. I have Greninja, Mecha Howdon, Tyranitar, Sableye, Drapion, and Mandibuzz, and it was a lot of fun. I never been to one of these battles before. I barely started Pokemon anyways, and it was really fun being there. I liked it a lot. There was a lot of people, and I didn't get to battle everyone, or not even a lot. But it was fun still. Checking out other people's moves and movesets, how they did it. Anyways, my first battle was against this guy named Chris, and as you can see, he's running a dragon team, and I consider bringing a dragon team, but I thought there was gonna be too many fairy types, which actually there weren't that many. But anyways, let's start this battle. So I decided, since he's a dragon type, of course, I decided to start with my Greninja, thinking to some. I'm gonna, since all of them are dragon, Ice Beam is gonna be able to do most damage to every single one of them. So yeah, I start with my Ice Beam, and as predicted, I was able to take out his first Latios really fast, and at that point I was like, okay, we're good in battle. But then he brings in his Dragonite, and I'm like, okay, I can take him on. But I was actually battling against this guy and talking to someone else at the same time. So I misclicked and went for the Grass Knot. I know that even if he had multi skill, I wouldn't be able to kill him, but he would have been way easier than that. But yeah, he goes for the D dance, and once he was able to do the D dance and I didn't do that much damage, I knew I was my my Naruto was done there. There was nothing else I could do for him, and so I decided to go for my Drapion, and I go for the knockoff, just to take out any item that he had. But he actually was for another D dance, so he's like even more he's even more powerful than anything before. So my knockoff does actually a pretty good move, and it does a lot of damage. So but I go to my Scarecrow, which is my Mandibus, thinking I can get a hit and then he can heal himself with the Rocky Helmet. But the Rocky Helmet didn't do as much damage as it did, and on top of that, he carries the Thunder Punch, which was able to completely knock me out, and was never able to take him out to recoil. So after that, I was like, "There's only one thing I can do, and that is to go to my Sableye, go for Prankster Confusion." And I was just hoping he hits himself in the face. I was like, hit yourself in the face, hit yourself in the face, hit yourself in the face, and he actually does. And because he had like the dragon dances, he takes himself out, which this is one thing I have to less worry about. But it's still me. I'm most of my Pokemon are there, and he still are nice and alive. So the only thing I could do is go for another confusion, hoping he can confuse himself, and but he doesn't. He goes for the hurricane and he lands it, and unfortunately I was able to survive it, even though I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to, but I guess I underpredicted my own Pokemon. So I go for the fall play to make some damage on him, hoping he was gonna hit himself, but he doesn't. He actually snaps out of the confusion and kills me, which yeah, I should have home for recover or something like that. So I go to my Gargoyle, and he goes for the Dracometer. But as you could see, some people were thinking that I was a Dragon type. My Gargoyle was a Dragon type, which he isn't. But I have especially defensive, and he is also um a special attacker. That's why I made, I guess, for this team. And as you can see, I can take the hits really well. And at this point, I was like, I thought Sandstream was gonna be able to take him out, but he didn't. He left him just with a little bit. So he goes for the hurricane, and that barely makes me tickle. So I go for another thunderbolt, and of course I want to take him out. And I was thinking of running thunder, but I didn't think it was gonna be that good since he can miss a lot. So he goes for the Garchomp. Of course, I cannot do nothing to him on my thunder. And I couldn't even defend myself. So as I make him especially defensive, my defense isn't that good at all. So I go into my Drapion, and then of course he goes another earthquake, and fortunately I was able to survive it. But I missed the knockoff. Um, which I hate. I hate when the game does this to me. That you survive by a miracle, and then your move always misses for some reason. But anyways, I went to my Mega Howdon, which is my last Pokemon, my Fire Pokemon against his Ground type Garchomp, and yeah, these things are really frail. I mean, they're like really powerful, but if you're not set up before you take him out, yeah, there's not much he can do. So he kills me. He ends up the battle with a crit, and that was my first battle, and so I'm gonna be posting most of the battles that I had there, wins and loses, and hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching.